Connexional polity shapes Methodist churches worldwide through shared faith, mutual accountability, and a common purpose. It emphasizes shared leadership, collective wisdom, and the participation of the entire body, and creates a global network uniting Methodists to respond to challenges and opportunities. John Wesley's 18th century revival laid the foundation for connexional polity, emphasizing community and shared responsibility. Methodist societies, guided by Wesley, fostered interconnectedness through annual conferences and itinerant preachers. After Wesley's death, connexional polity formalized, balancing local autonomy with collective responsibility. Connexional polity adapted globally, thriving in diverse cultural settings and shaping Methodist governance. Connexional polity is rooted in grace, emphasizing community and mutual support for spiritual growth. Methodists live in covenant, fostering accountability and support within the connexional system. Connexional polity reflects the priesthood of all believers, encouraging lay leadership and shared ministry. Methodists live in covenant, fostering accountability and support within the connexional system. Connexional polity equips Methodists for the Missio Dei, enabling collaborative, impactful mission work. Connexional polity's structure, from local churches to the conference, fosters interdependence and shared purpose. Section 2, From Local to Global, Decision-Making in Action. Connexional polity, rather than being a top-down hierarchical system, operates through a dynamic process of shared decision-making that flows both upwards and downwards. Consider a matter of concern arising at the local church level, perhaps a need for a new social outreach program or a theological debate requiring wider discernment. Instead of acting in isolation, the local church, through its elected leaders, can bring this matter to the attention of the circuit. At the circuit level, discussions ensue, involving clergy and lay representatives from multiple churches. If the issue necessitates broader input, it ascends to the district level, where representatives from various circuits deliberate and offer their perspectives. This process ensures that decisions are made not in isolation, but with the benefit of collective wisdom gleaned from diverse experiences and contexts. Should a matter require resolution at the highest level, it is brought before the conference. Here, elected representatives from all levels of the church gather to engage in prayerful discernment, debate, and ultimately to reach a decision that reflects the collective will of the Methodist body. This process, while sometimes complex, ensures that the concerns and insights of even the smallest local church can reach the highest levels of decision-making. This intricate web of connection extends beyond national boundaries, linking Methodist conferences worldwide through global Methodist bodies. These bodies, while not possessing governing authority over individual conferences, provide platforms for dialogue, collaboration, and addressing issues of common concern to the global Methodist family. They embody the interconnectedness at the heart of connexionalism, demonstrating that Methodists are part of a global movement united by their shared faith and mission. Central to the practical application of connexional polity is the concept of accountability, woven into the fabric of Methodist life through a system of shared responsibility and oversight. Ministers, rather than functioning as solitary figures within their congregations, are accountable to the larger connection. Their appointments are determined not by individual churches, but by the conference, ensuring a degree of impartiality and preventing the potential for favoritism or abuse of power. This system of itinerancy, while demanding on ministers and their families, serves a vital purpose within connexional polity. It prevents ministers from becoming overly attached to a single congregation, fostering a sense of shared ministry and preventing the potential for stagnation or the concentration of power within individual churches. It ensures that ministers remain accountable to the broader Methodist body and its mission. Accountability, however, is not limited to ordained ministers. Lay leaders entrusted with significant responsibilities within local churches and at higher levels of the connection are also subject to a system of accountability. Their actions and decisions are subject to scrutiny and review by elected boards and committees, ensuring that they exercise their authority responsibly and in accordance with Methodist teachings and practices. This emphasis on accountability is balanced by a deep commitment to support within the connectional system. Ministers, often facing the challenges of relocation and adapting to new congregations, receive ongoing support from their fellow clergy, district superintendents, and the conference. Mentorship programs, continuing education opportunities, and peer support networks provide invaluable resources for ministers navigating the demands of their calling. Connectional polity, though rooted in centuries-old traditions, is not a static system. It has demonstrated remarkable adaptability, evolving over time to address the changing needs and challenges facing the Methodist Church in a rapidly changing world. The 21st century, marked by globalization, technological advancements, and shifting cultural landscapes, presents both opportunities and challenges for connectionalism. One significant challenge lies in maintaining a sense of connection in an increasingly digital age. While geographical distance once posed a significant barrier to communication and collaboration, technology now offers unprecedented opportunities for Methodists to connect across continents and time zones. Webinars, online forums, and virtual gatherings have become increasingly common, enabling Methodists to share resources, engage in theological discussions, and collaborate on mission projects despite physical separation. Another challenge lies in adapting governance structures to reflect the changing demographics and cultural context of Methodist communities worldwide. As Methodism continues to grow in the global South, questions of representation, cultural sensitivity, and the equitable distribution of resources within the connection require careful consideration. Connectional polity, with its emphasis on shared leadership and mutual accountability, provides a framework for engaging these challenges in a spirit of dialogue and collaboration. Despite these challenges, the core principles of connectional polity, shared leadership, mutual accountability, and interconnectedness remain vital for the health and vitality of the Methodist Church in the 21st century. As Methodists navigate the complexities of a rapidly changing world, these principles provide a compass for discerning God's will, responding to emerging challenges, and fulfilling their mission of spreading scriptural holiness and transforming the world through the love of Christ. The global reach of Methodism, with its presence in over 130 countries, stands as a testament to the outward-looking missional heart of connectional polity. This intricate web of relationships enables Methodist churches worldwide to pool resources, share gifts, and collaborate on mission endeavors. It's a living example of how connectionalism empowers the church to be a force for good in the world. Consider the work of the General Board of Global Ministries, a prime example of connectionalism in action on a global scale. Social justice advocacy, a unified voice for change. Connectional polity emphasizes shared responsibility and interconnectedness, driving social justice advocacy within the Methodist Church. From abolition to suffrage, Methodists have united to challenge injustice and create a just world. This legacy shapes Methodist churches today. Climate change demands a unified response. Methodist churches advocate for policies to protect the environment. Connectionalism mobilizes people for powerful advocacy. Resolutions call for reducing carbon emissions and investing in renewable energy, addressing vulnerable communities' needs. Resolutions represent the collective will of Methodists. Connectionalism empowers local churches to act on climate change, organizing forums and promoting energy conservation, advocating for local sustainability policies. Methodist congregations put faith into action, caring for God's creation. Responding to disasters, connectionalism in action. Connectionalism shines in crises, especially after natural disasters. Methodist churches respond swiftly, drawing on collective resources. UMCOR embodies this spirit, providing essential aid globally. Their work supports immediate needs and long-term recovery. Methodist generosity ensures aid reaches those in need. Interfaith dialogue and cooperation, building bridges of understanding. In an increasingly interconnected yet polarized world, the Methodist Church, guided by the principles of connectional polity, recognizes the importance of interfaith dialogue and cooperation. Connectionalism, with its emphasis on building bridges of understanding and finding common ground, provides a framework for engaging with people of different faiths, promoting peace and addressing shared challenges. Methodist churches around the world are actively involved in interfaith initiatives, fostering relationships with leaders and members of other religious communities. These initiatives take various forms, from participating in interfaith dialogues and conferences to collaborating on social service projects that benefit the wider community. The goal is not to erase theological differences, but to find common ground in shared values and a common commitment to the well-being of humanity. Connectionalism facilitates these interfaith efforts by providing a platform for communication and collaboration. The World Methodist Council, for example, maintains relationships with other global religious bodies, engaging in dialogues on issues of mutual concern such as peace-building, religious freedom, and addressing poverty and injustice. These dialogues, while respecting the unique beliefs of each tradition, seek to identify areas of common ground and explore ways to work together for the betterment of humanity. Moreover, connectionalism empowers local churches to engage in interfaith work within their own communities. From hosting interfaith events that celebrate religious diversity to partnering with other faith communities on service projects that address local needs, Methodist congregations are building bridges of understanding and fostering a spirit of cooperation across religious lines. These grassroots efforts, inspired by the connectional ethos, are essential for creating more just, peaceful and harmonious communities. Connectional polity is a dynamic expression of shared faith, mutual accountability, and a common mission. It fosters unity amidst diversity, creating a sense of belonging and shared identity. Through dialogue and mutual accountability, it provides space for respectful disagreement and shared decision-making, ensuring active participation in the Church's life and mission. Connectional polity offers a robust framework for Christian community and mission, but faces challenges in a digital age. Rapid globalization and technological advancements present both opportunities and complexities. Maintaining connection in a digital age is challenging. Technology can lead to isolation despite its benefits. Connectionalism must adapt to digital realities. Growing diversity within the Methodist Church presents challenges. Representation and cultural sensitivity are crucial. Decolonizing structures ensures diverse voices are heard. Secularization and religious pluralism add complexity. Methodists must articulate their message in diverse contexts. Connectional polity emphasizes dialogue and social justice. Connectional polity's adaptability helps navigate complexities. Shared leadership and interconnectedness guide Methodists in a changing world. In our rapidly changing world, connectional polity offers a relevant and adaptable model for Christian community and action. Its shared leadership and mutual accountability address contemporary challenges, transcending individualism and hierarchical structures. Connectionalism fosters global relationships, uniting Methodists across continents to address issues like climate change and social justice. It stands as an example of collaborative decision-making and accountability, resonating with demands for equitable governance. Guided by connectional values, the Methodist Church engages in public issues, demonstrating faith as a transformative force. As we conclude our exploration of connectional polity, imagine once more that vibrant tapestry, its threads interwoven, representing the intricate network of relationships, shared responsibility and common purpose that bind Methodists together. From its historical origins in the heart of the 18th century Methodist revival to its global reach today, connectionalism has shaped the identity, governance and mission of the Methodist Church for over 2 centuries. More than just an organizational structure, connectional polity is a spiritual ethos, a way of being the church in the world that emphasizes collaboration, accountability, and the interconnectedness of all God's people. It's a living testament to the belief that we are stronger together, that our individual gifts and passions find their fullest expression when we link arms, share our burdens, and work together for the common good. In a world often fragmented by division, competition, and a focus on individual achievement, connectional polity offers a compelling alternative. It reminds us that we are part of something larger than ourselves, that our lives are intertwined, and that our actions have ripple effects that extend far beyond our immediate circles. This interconnectedness, far from diminishing our individuality, empowers us to live more fully into our calling as disciples of Jesus Christ. As Methodists continue to navigate the complexities of the 21st century, facing new challenges and embracing new opportunities, the principles of connectional polity will continue to guide their journey. The tapestry of faith, woven through centuries of shared experience, will continue to evolve, its threads strengthened by the commitment of each generation to live out the Methodist vision of a world transformed by the love of Christ.